What's up, everybody? Here we go. It's another one. It's a midweek stream. And the breaking news here today is it is not raining and storming here in Texas, thankfully, for the stream this time. So, yay. Hopefully that won't change, though, right? How's everybody doing? So, we're going to be working on the Get a Job app today, and we're going to be making this look better and some better colors because decided I really hate the color scheme. So we're going to work on that, right? And we need to actually build out the detail screen as well, but let's start with the content screen here. The ad form one, not so bad, but I think we can do better. So we're going to try. That's what we're going to do. Go away. There you go. All right, let's start by... Actually, I don't want that. What I should have done is that. And let's go over here. Let's look at these colors here for a little bit. So let's start with the list back in here. This coffee color, which I liked, but I don't think anyone else does. Texas is being washed away. You know what? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, we are being washed away, but not today. Well, not yet. Tomorrow, who knows? But I was driving around. I had some things I needed to do today, so I was driving around the area around me, and oh boy, the cleanup. Yeah, I'm so thankful I didn't have any immediate problems to deal with, but the area around me, geez, what a mess. My sympathy to everybody. I tell you, it's going to take a while. All right, let's take a look at these. So, yeah, I think we can do something better here. I think we need something a little more punchy, right? And in fact, you know what? Let's try this. Give me 1 second here. What I want to do is go over to dribble, and let's look at mobile, and let's go for I don't know. Let's try entry forms. On mobile. And we're not going to steal people's designs. I don't agree with that, but we can certainly go here and look for some inspiration on colors. Why do we live in areas with such terrible weather? Because there's no areas with no terrible weather anymore, Eagle Nord. Where are you? I can't remember where you are offhand. Hi, but also bye. Okay, hi, but also bye to you, Coco Type. It's always better to do it that way round. And then instead of saying bye and then hi. Thank you. We were going to have a fantastic stream now that Coco Type's not around. Have a good one, buddy. Hey, Nicholas. Coco Type is a fool. Well, yeah, we know this. We know this, right? He's already so intimidated by how awesome my thing is. He just has to leave right now. That's what it is. I do like, you know, like these, have you noticed financial apps tend to have kind of a green tinted palette? And I kind of like this one, like what they've got going on here, right? With this green tint, that kind of gray and green feels kind of nice. But I also don't want it to feel like somebody else's app as well. After Florida weather, California weather isn't bad. Nicholas, I would say that after Florida weather, yeah, California weather is probably not bad at all, right? If I had to look at it that way. California weather is better than most places. Is that fair to say? However, I think the fall up in New England for me, right? Photography, colors, you know, that's a thing. So I'm still always going to be partial to that. Just going to change a few things here. And I've heard that back in my home country in England, they're having a pretty terrible time of it too. So, you know, seems like wherever you go, you can't win these days. Yeah, the humidity is awful, right? Yeah. Yeah, but you are dry in California. Have you tried colorhunt.co? Hi, Carol. How you doing? Have I tried that one before? Colorhunt. Oops. colorhunt.co. Let's have a look. I tell you, oh, I think I have tried this one. let me show you quickly some of the tools that I use. Design tools. Clearly, I didn't use them for this, right? That's obvious. Color box, I think, was another similar one. Yeah, there's color box. Hang on, there's another one. Maybe that was. Oh, there is some great ones for. Where is it? Where is it? I saw it a second ago. There's a great one for cubic Bezier. No. That's a great one for using for animation apps. So, I found one that was a great gradient designer the other day. But yeah, let's take a look at this color hunt. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I've used this one before. Yeah. Nice sort of summertime feel on that one. Ooh, that's not bad though, right? That's got the green in there. It's a little dark though, maybe. I think what I want to do is find some green and gray, right? So we may make our own here in a minute, but let's see. That's not bad either. I like that warm tone, sort of blue and gray. Ooh, that's a good one though, right? That's right in there with the green and the, yeah, that's not bad. Should we try this? Don't know about the purple. Purple is not a color that sits with me, but let's try this. So let's go back. So yeah, any appearance, hexadex. All right, and then for the buttons, for the list items, sorry, let's try the green. So list backing. Hang on, how did I do that one? Color Hunt is awesome. Oh, Peloton.com, not heard of that one either. I'll try that one in a second as well. Trying to remember how I did the color for the, did I put it in line for that one? I don't think I did. Hang on. Navigation link, Oh, I'm a fool. I made it a component, didn't I? Yeah. Oh no, that is not it. Hang on. Where are my colors? Oh, there it is. Text title. Text footnote. Oh, list backing. Okay. No, wait, is that the right one? That's the one I just did. So that's not, oh, hold up. Sorry. We're going, the list backing one needs to be this. And then the view backing needs to be this. Okay. We'll take a community vote on what feels better here. Those feel better, but now, of course, I don't like the text color, right? Real Purple was on CDs, and what else? The Rainbow? I don't know. Cal. Real Purple. Is that the Real Purple? Is that the name of the color? I don't know. It's purple. Purple must be on the Rainbow, right? Anyone remember the song? I'm not going to sing it. I like this better, but now the problem is that the text color needs to stand out. You know, let's go out there. Let's take this purple. Let's just See what happens. Text title. I'm already thinking this is gonna be terrible. Yeah, that's not gonna stand out. You know what though? Hang on. Did I put it in the right one? Text title, right? Text title. Oh, hold on, sorry. Text title. No, that is the right one. You know, that could work if it's darker. Ooh, what about if we really bring it home? Come on. Oh, let me click on the thing. Jeez. What about something really dark? Did that update? I think it did, but hang on. Let's make it just a little brighter. See, this is well out of my comfort zone on the colored set. I read somewhere screens couldn't show the real color. Oh, interesting. Well, and I was like, WTF, why? But the article didn't say much. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if it's just the RGB, LEDs just cannot render it out. Or, oh, you know what? Maybe it's to do with the special, the filtering that they put on the screens, the coatings, maybe. Okay, now let's make that title 2, but let's make it bold. I don't think that would, what do you think? I don't think that would pass the accessibility check mark, right? I don't think it would get there. What about let's go the other way here. Why don't we take the list backing one, make that just a fraction lighter, right? Now, something like that. Yeah. I wonder if it's to do with those special coatings that they put on. That doesn't seem. See, it's tough for me because I like the green against the white. I really don't want to do like white text. I mean, I can do white text if I make the green darker, but I don't want to do that. Maybe if I make the font slightly bigger as well. It is a little small. That's going to be too big. Well, it is a bit big. No, not that. Let's stick with it for now. Let's go to the footnote color. Let's go like real adventurous on the footnote color. Actually, I want to keep, that's more of a notification color, right? Let's make it a little more neutral. Now that feels a bit better. It's better. Boy, you know what? My hair's a mess today, but it's too hot in here to wear a cap. All these lights on. Like anyone's gonna care. Like, oh no, not watching that stream. He's got terrible hair. So what's everyone been up to this week? We're in midweek here, halfway through. We're gonna make it to the weekend. All right, let's take a look at this other one too. What was this one? Peloton.com. Okay. I see what they did there. All right, let's go with the randomize. Similar colors, sound like style. All right, so hang on there. If I'm guessing, if I bring this round here, okay, go away. It's got a nice console feel, right? I mean, that is a pretty good triad, but it's a bit too bold for me. What about that? And then, ooh, that's pretty interesting. Love that. That's a good purpley blue right there, like that. In fact, let's borrow that one there for a second. Good suggestions, Cal. Thank you. You know, what about if we put that one in there? Okay, that I like. On my MacBook Pro screen, it doesn't look quite black, but it's reasonably black. Be interesting to see what it looks like on an actual device, but I do like that. Let's maybe just tweak it, lighten it just a little bit, maybe. Not too much. Yeah, that's better. I feel like the date may be a little weak. Once we see it on a screen, we'll know for sure. But this is set up to preview an iPhone 13 at the moment, so quite a small screen. All right, but that's better. Good. Good, I like that a little more. Now let's go back and look at the view backing though, because I do like that orange. What about, do we get adventurous? Try one of these. Let's go nuts and try one, shall we? Oh, did I do the wrong one? View backing, right? Maybe I don't have that one in play yet. Actually, I don't think I do. No, there it is, view backing. It's there. Let's go to a different view, force it to re-render. I'm using the latest Xcode 14, what is it, beta 6 that came out yesterday, by the way. Well, I just had to know, and it looks like purple, it's a non-spectral color, and that our cells evolve to perceive it even if it doesn't exist in the spectrum. Oh, interesting. It's a combination of two other types of electromagnetic radiation. Thank you, Cal. Didn't know that. That isn't so. Hang on. So it's a special color. Our cells evolved to perceive it, although it doesn't exist. Oh, that's great. That's good to know. That's interesting. So, okay, I get it. That's why technology is like, ah. Yeah, good info. Thank you. Now we know, right? Try taking that one to the paint store. Okay, so we're gonna go over. Ah, see, look there. Yeah, there's the backing color. I don't have it on this screen. Okay. Yeah, regretting it now. Okay. Hang on. Let's go with. I'm trying to break my habit of pastel colors because everyone gets on at me about pastel colors. That's. I'm gonna lighten these up a bit. Okay. I don't know. Am I going in the wrong direction here? Maybe. Yeah, you know, I'm going to go back to my comfort zone on this one here. Hang on. Slightly. Oh, come on. Come on. I wonder. Let's go with. Yeah, okay. There we go. That's a bit more. Little bit more subtle, right? Okay, we can work with that on that screen, I think. I'll work the header section here a bit. Okay, let's, I want to go in here, just get a better feel for this color. So I'm actually going to have it do, let's have it do 8 rows. Okay, still want to figure out how to get my gap in there. Right, give me 1 second here. Come on. Come on. Oh. Oh, totally hit the wrong button. There we go. There we go. That's much better. All right. Okay, so let's see. We got that. I'm still thinking I may eventually, I may remove this from being a list. I want to have like individual little cards. I'm thinking could do a little more interesting there. Get a little separation between them, so it doesn't feel so together like a list, right? That is a thing that we can do. Maybe we take a look at that now. So I've got a navigation link with all of that. That's fine. Got this vertical stack in here. Actually, hold on. This may not work. This may not be what I want. But let's try it, because this is probably just going to add padding, which is what it's called. Yeah. It doesn't feel so cramped with those, but it's still not what I want. I mean, I do want a little padding on there. That's not so bad, but it just feels too much like a list. And I know that's what it is. It's a list. But everybody loves their cards with the drop shadows these days, right? So that's what we're going to go for here a little bit. What I'm going to do, because I'm not adventurous enough to just and do that, we're going to get rid of that list there for a second. Which, yeah, it's going to cause it to fail. To foul. I get that. Right? I get that. Yeah. All right. Yep, that's fine. All right, we want all of that. Now, inside here, we're going to add a group. So it'll stop failing, but obviously we don't have anything in there now. So we're going to start. Actually, you know what? I wonder, we could. Let's try this. Okay. Obviously, that's not going to get us very far here, but it's not crashing. And that's not going to work. We get rid of that. I'm wondering if the rest are there. Let's set that up. Let's just do, I'm just going to put numbers in just to get it on the screen. Width, height, 100. And then which one is that? Okay. Okay, so we don't have our loop, but that's fine. We'll get there. We got our items, right? In item, yep. Ooh, excuse me, my allergies today. Quiet in the chat room today. Yeah, I know, you're so amazed by what's going on, right? You're like, whoa, whoosh. It's because Cocoa Type is gone. Yeah, right? I know. With no code. See, that's the thing, right? Now we're seeing just how many of the messages are actually bad in some way by Cocoa Type not being here. If he's watching the replay, sorry, Cocoa Type, we didn't mean it. You know what? I'm to tell you what I'm going to do here. I'm actually going to go back to the list because I really want to get onto the detail screen here. So I'm actually going to leave that for now. But let's get rid of that because that's bad. That's bad. Bad code. Okay. Let's move on to this screen. So on the job details view, right, we've got, let me find it. Here we go. It's pretty badly laid out right now. Let's work on this some. But you know what? Before we do, I gotta grab something for my allergies here. I will be right back, folks. Don't go anywhere. But hey, it's caps time. All right. Okay. Here we go. Now, yes. Think what we need to do here, right? What I'm going for is I'm going to need 2 H stacks. Sorry, I'm going to need 1 H stack, 2 V stacks, right? So what I can do is I don't actually need some of this. We can just break this down into straight normal labels, right? You'll see. Trust me. I ain't gone crazy that far just yet. Contact name, contact email, contact phone, right? And then, so that's VStack number 1. And what we're going to do here is we're just going to do that. Going to get rid of that there for a minute. We are going to that one, that one, that one, that one. Yeah, actually we don't need that one. There we go. Now, this V-stack is actually not going to be the leading. It is going to be the trailing. We're going to get that nice right alignment there, like that. We can take... We're going to want to change the font here to... let's see what Title 3 looks like. Not bad. We'll change the font weight though to bold. Bold may be too much actually, semi-bold. Yeah, okay. All right, let's get another V-stack going here. This one is going to have an alignment. You guessed it. Leading. And if you didn't guess it, it's okay. You can pretend that you guessed it now. No one's going to know. Just be like, in chat, just go, yeah, I knew that's what that was going to be. All right, now we're going to show... Oh, Cal didn't guess it. Oh, Cal, sorry. You'll get the next one. Don't worry, you're totally going to get the next one. Company name. Missing argument. Oh, did I mess it up? Wait, I thought it was company name. Oh, job company name, yeah, right? What's wrong with that? Should be 2543, right? That famous company name. They'll ship it like that. There's nothing wrong with this whatsoever. It's all in code. It's a matrix job. Yeah. Wow, the fans have gone nuts on my MacBook Pro here. The M1 Max. It's wow. I wish you could. Maybe you can hear it on the stream. I don't know. Xcode beta 14 beta 6 made the fans come on. How about that? Actually, look, you can see up here the temperature. 204. Whoa, something hit it hard. Yeah, it is. It's Xcode beta 6. You're quite right, Nicholas. Look at it. It's suddenly spiked up right there to 202. I don't know what it's thinking about. Dang. Look at all those cores. I know, right? Wow. Jeez. Let's just see if it's a temporary thing. What's funny is we ain't doing anything and it's still just sitting there. There you go. That's your highlight for the day right there. We finally found a way to peg out make the fans come on. I was saving for Mac Mini M2, but I'm thinking a Mac Studio should be better. You know, if I had to pick one right now, Cal, I would go for the Mac Studio as well, I think. Yeah. Geez, this thing is not cooling. Let's quit Xcode here. See what happens. Yeah, look at it drop. Look at it drop. Oh my gosh. I mean, I know that's the CPU load, but look at the temperature drop. Ah. I'm gonna wait for it to drop and the fans to turn off, and then we'll open it up again. Yeah, I think I would go for a Mac Studio as well. That's what I'd do. All right, let's try it again. My goodness. No, look, it's dang. All right, that's better. Well, a bit better. Changelog added new features to Xcode. Also made it heat your Mac even more. Yeah, preparing for the winter. Wow, that is something. I wonder. Hang on, let's change view. No, it's not that. I wondered if it was the fact that it's running the simulator, right, with the view. Not really. Way to go, Xcode. Dang. I mean, that was the first time I could actually feel the heat. You know how you can feel the heat on the older ones, the Intels, at the bar above the keyboard. I mean, I can feel it there now. Yeah. The tech junkie in me wants a Mac Studio, but the smart person in me says, yeah, don't go with the smart person. You know that's the wrong one to listen to. We all know we never listen to that one, right? Kasplat? We never listen to that one. That's the one that keeps the credit card healthy, the bank looking good, and us thinking, dang it, I really want the other one. At least in my case, that's what happens. All right. When look, it's still doing 180. CPUs are still at. Yeah. Look at that. Boink. And then, dang. Look, I know it says user. I wasn't using 34%. No. No way. That was not me. All right. We'll keep an eye on that. That was fun. All right. Am I even rendering on this on the screen right now? Yeah, I am. Okay, good. There it is. I was just looking in the wrong place. Right, company name. Yeah. Okay, because what we need to do here, right? The other thing that we need to do. Hang on, let's get that stack. Actually, sorry. Let me get some screen space back here. Bottom of that one, if we do space up, we're going to push that content to the top. And then, of course, if we do the same thing here, they're going to beautifully line up. There you go. So, Kasplat, when do you have a time frame for this commitment? Curious now. But you know what? Doesn't matter, because we're all going to be buying new iPhones next week, right? I don't think so. I'm still on my 12 and happy. Okay, let's make this font. Let's make it. I want it to stand out, but I don't want it to be too much. Title is going to be too much. Yeah. Maybe we just. I'll tweak the size here, but let's start with the font weight. Let's make that. Well, hold on, because if I make that bigger, that's probably going to be fine. Maybe early October. Oh, you know what? So If you get one, if you're thinking early October, they'll release the early late November. They'll release a new one. No, they're. Let's be honest. I think if you're talking Mac Studio or even a Mac Mini M2, there's not going to be a new Mac this year, right? Do we feel pretty confident about that at this point? They're going to want to try and shove those new phones in pockets. So they're going to be about the new phones and iPads for the rest of the year. Maybe the watch too, right? Anyone have any thoughts on this? Share your thoughts in the chat room. That's what I'm thinking. Although all of our estimates that we made were completely wrong if it does come out next week. And Apple's just doing that to get their own back on us. We see what they're doing, right? We see how it is. Oh, hang on. I'm doing this the hard way. Font. Oh, there is no font size. Oh, Mac Pro? I don't really feel like Apple's got a grip on what it's doing with the Mac Pro. That thing has been throw out a new design, see if it sticks. Throw out a new design, see if it sticks. And I just don't think, Mac Pros are either for the super rich or studios, both of which I don't think are going to want to change their hardware that quickly. It's just my thought on it. What do you all think? Maybe you should use VStack and HStack for each title plus value pair. The different font face and font weight are going to make it look weird with this setup. Yeah, I'm gonna change this one here. The main reason I've done it this way is for the leading and the thing. I mean, I'm assuming, Cal, what you're saying is, let me put it. There's a little offset in the baseline of the font due to the sizes. Yeah, I gotta fix that. I was definitely not gonna leave it like that because that font's too small. But I think what you're describing. Let's make one up here. Right, I think what you're talking about maybe is I'm just going to copy them here, save me doing it again. Right, and then you're talking about putting that. Let's just put this on here. You're talking about putting that in a VStack, right? So each one of these in a VStack, which the problem there is when it comes to alignment, there isn't a leading and a trailing, and that's not going to give me the alignments that I need. Does that make sense? Unless I'm completely missing something, in which case let me know. Yeah, so that's going to be that's why my standard go-to is this way, so that I can do that. Because for me, I hate having labels off to one side, then weird space gaps, and then the content. I prefer to have them the other way. It's just a holdover from the way I've always done it on the web. Doesn't mean it's right. I'm not saying it's right. It's just something that always sticks with me. It looks like each approach has its problems. Yeah, this one is not aesthetically great, I guess you could say, right? But let's take, and I'm just, for now, since I'm sure we can optimize these styles better, of course, but whilst I'm trying to find something I like, and to get it working, I find that once I get it working and I've got the stuff on the screen here, what I do then is I go away and I come back and I look at it over a period of a few days to find the things that I don't like or the things that I like, and then rework it. Like I'm going to put a panel or something on this. I don't know what yet, but that's going to also be a case of probably going back on Dribble and looking like some of these. I could go the other route. Let's explore that quickly here, which actually may play, Cal, a little better for what you're saying. Right, if I do an H stack here, actually, sorry, if I do another V stack, but do this a different way. So if I take, for example, we can go the other route. I can have the company name, right? And the fans have kicked in again. Are you seeing that temperature? There, wow, there's something about this. Let's hope this isn't the shippable version of Xcode 14. Dang. I should have labeled this stream Xcode 14 beta, how to cook your Mac, right? Since earlier text has the dot font weight, it's possible to factor it out so that you only have to type it once. Yes, because Splat it is. I could make a style. Once I find what I like, I can make a custom style with it all, and then just apply that custom style, and it won't look, it won't have won't have to repeat the code. We can just say, boink this style. In all likelihood as well, what's going to happen is once I find one that I like, I'm going to extract this out into a component or a type, and then render it that way. So I don't even have to put it all on there. It'd be one time in the component we feed it the parameters. You'll see that here shortly, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? You'll see it. You'll see what I mean. So I can do a VStack like here, right? Company name. We now make this alignment leading, and I don't need the content there. There we go. No, you're not going to do leading for me? All right, hang on. Let's add the next row. I'll find it here. Where is it? Okay, so let's take this one. Right, and then we can put it underneath. So let's clear this off for a minute so you can see what I'm talking about. Right, that clearly that's not the right size fonts. But let me show you what I'm talking about here, Splat, and I think you'll see what I'm getting at. So if I take both of these, right, and I'm going to go over here, we're going to make a new file. We'll make a Swift UI view. We will call this one detail row view, because that sounds obscure enough, doesn't it? And then in here, I'm just going to put like so, and we're going to have oops, that's, oh my goodness, what am I doing? Hang on. Actually, did I already have one here? No, I didn't. Okay. I want to make sure I'm not about to rebuild the same thing. We can just say label string. It's going to be a string. And yeah, my bad. State var value string, right? I think you're going to get this pretty quickly here. And then in here, we're just going to put label string, and you guessed it. You want to guess it this time, Cal? What do you think is going to go in this one? Okay, now we've got that. Whoa. Wow, Xcode. Okay. It's going great here. Loving this new beta. I don't think I can do it that way. It's not going to like that. Yeah. Let's fill in these. Right. Let's just put in nothing. Please don't crash. Thank you. Okay. Now, back over here, what I can do is we can actually clear out all of these. Hang on. And go in here and put the new component, which is details row view. It's going to want the label, which is going to be company name. And then the value, which is job company name. Please don't crash. Yeah, okay. That's fair. That was my fault. So there you go. See, Splat, what I'm saying there? So we don't even have to have it all here now, right? We in this view, we just have the next one. So company name. It's going to be the URL. And then this is going to be the job URL, right? I think you see how that works, okay? And then any changes we want to make now, we'll just make them over here in this one. So we can see it on the screen here, company name, and we'll just put Apple so that we see something in the preview, right? And this one, actually, yeah, HStack, like so. I should have put that in there. Sorry. My bad. VStack. There you go. And we can even put in here the alignment, leading, and there you go. Right. Same thing. Now it's completely reusable, and we can set these up and make them better. So we could let's do the reverse. Let's start here. And let's give it a padding on the bottom edge of 10, maybe a bit much. 5. That's better. But now, of course, when we go back over here, it's going to wonderfully update all of them for us, right? So we can see that below each row there, we can put in here a spacing of 10. All right, maybe more, 20. All right, keep going, 30. So see how nicely it cleans out the code there, right? So let's do this. Let's get all the stuff on the screen and then we'll work on that layout. I actually think I'm going to prefer the value underneath the label, and I'll tell you why. Because this opens up the option of using this same view as the edit view. I hit up a button, and instead of it being labels, it flips to being editable text fields. I hit save. I don't have to leave the view, and it's all right there, right? If we had them off to the side, it gives us limited space. This gives us a lot more space to get stuff in. That's my thinking. But I could be crazy. And you know what? We don't need that padding there either. So we're going to get rid of that. Okay, so that's that one. Let's add in. I'm just going to put in a few more rows here. All right, so we got the company name, we got the job URL. We want to have the contact name. We want to have the contact email and contact phone. By the way, I want to get everybody's opinion on this, although I got a pretty good feeling I know what you're going to say. I'm not sure. I'm wondering if Apple may consider this to be too simple, to not have enough features to pass app review and get it in the store. And if that's the case, because this app doesn't need more than it needs, I'm toying with the idea of just putting the source out there for everybody and like, hey, here you go, run it, compile it yourself. But I don't have a problem with that necessarily, except it won't put it in the hands of the people that I want to put it in the hands of, which is people looking for jobs. So the better option is probably, okay, I'll just have to keep adding features until Apple says it's enough, right? Does that make sense? Anyway, I wanted to share that with you. That's just what I'm thinking about. Okay, contact email. And then there is another one that I've missed off of this list so far, which is notes. So job, contact, name. Yes, I think that's the best way. Which way do you think is the best way, Nicholas? To keep adding features until they accept it? Thank you. Yeah, because I don't have a problem with developers taking the source code and learning from it. That's great. That's part of my whole philosophy on this stuff, right? But the whole idea is to help folks that need it. And unless you're a developer looking for a job, well, and if you are, you probably don't need this app anyway. But the idea is to help folks out and make life simple, not make life harder. And I'm not saying that Apple would turn it down. I'm just saying they might, right? Because I've read stories of things that you would not think are too simple, not getting in there. So anyway. Okay, let's get rid of those. So that's great to clean up this screen, right? Let's add the notes. And then down here, it's now going to complain and say, hey. So I need a long string here. So I'm just going to say this is a very long string that is supposed to check the wrapping of the display on various screen sizes. If that doesn't take up some space, I don't know what will. What didn't it like? Oh, I know what it didn't like. Over here. Yeah. Let's just put the note. There you go. All right. Now, let's take a look at this from a padding perspective. Okay. Solved that one easily, didn't we? Yeah. Now let's talk about how we make this a little more visually readable. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm actually going to go and change this color. I want this to be even brighter and a little less saturated, like so. Okay. Now that we've got that, let's keep that view. By the way, in case you didn't know, that's what that pin does here. Keep that view, but go to a different file. And I can stay on that. I can switch between them if I want to, but I can stay on that view now and play with this component view, which I love. I think I mentioned this in the previous stream, and I think it was Coco Type that mentioned, oh yeah, that's in 13. I guess I just never found it or bothered to click on it. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. So we got the title. That feels better, right? Let's now look at the so on this, whoops, on this one with the color, I think I want to leave it black, and for the weight, let's try something a little different. Yeah. I mean, that's better. And you know what? I got to add in the, I am actually missing something on the screen itself. But it's a lot better than where we were this morning. But I'm wondering, it needs a little something, right? Let's go back and look at dribble here. You know what? Do we reverse it, right? Do we take this and put it on there so that stands out the other way around? What do you think? And then we can make this bold. Oh, sorry, bold. But we've really brought a little more prominence. Well, actually, bold is too much. But we brought more prominence to the content as opposed to the labels, but it's still very clear. What do you think? Let me know. And I also want to have, let's go back to this one. I think we need not that much. That's a little better on the spacing. But you see how convenient it is to have that view up all the time? Isn't that cool? And I think we're going to want to put something in here, right? For each of these stacks, I feel like we want to have, let me go back over here. Let's go to the content view here for a second. Oh, and I should definitely bring that back in as well. That's a thing, right? Before we go any further, let me correct that indentation because it'll drive me crazy. Okay. I think I want to have each section identified, but not much, just a little bit. I think what I want to do inside each of these V stacks, let's try this. Let's put a Z stack, a V stack, a Z stack. Don't worry, I haven't gone crazy. Well, maybe. Actually, maybe I got these in the wrong order. Hold on. Yeah, you know what? That is not the way I want to do that. Actually, it doesn't want to go in here. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Let's go over to our row. I think I want to do it in here. Z-stack. Wait, did Xcode just fix my indentation automatically? Is that a new thing in 14? I don't remember that being a thing. Okay, rectangle. Oh, you know what? Making my life hard. Hang on. Why don't I just take the one I did here? But for the color, oh look, I completely messed up the the V-stack now. Wow, did just doing a Z? No, that didn't do it. Hang on. How weird is that? Do I have to? Oh, well, I gotta put the right thing in. No, that's weird. That's really weird. All right, maybe I'll rethink my plan. Wait, if I take that out. All right, let's go with the other plan. Yes. Yes, yes, I messed it up. By the way, the fans are still going on this machine at 183. Yeah. Well, 180. I have no idea why it's wow. It's got to be. You know what? Let me think. Hang on. What about if I'm going to close that Xcode? Let's go to the shipping version and see if we get the same problem. Let's see if it goes down. Yeah, look. So this is Xcode 13 whatever. Oh no, that's the Mac. 13.4.1. And the temperatures drop and CPU usage is dropping significantly. It's an Xcode 14 thing. Wow. There you go. If you want to cook your CPU, use Xcode 14 beta 6, whatever it was. I guess I'll have to file a radar on that. Because it's sure dropping off significantly now, right? Okay. I forgot all about this over here. Hold on. Okay. All right. This is better. Let's run this in a simulator. While that's firing up, I'll be right back. All right, let's take a look here at Splat's question. This is kind of off topic, but do you know how to get the duplicate shortcut to work? It's supposed to be Command D, but for some reason it never works for me. That is not off topic at all. That is totally on topic, and you're quite right because I have the same problem. Right? I'm doing it right now. Doesn't work for me. Command D. Doesn't work for me either. And so if I go editor, selection, hang on, let me find it. I found it here somewhere. But yes, you're right. It doesn't work for me either. Let's take a look at it because that's why I don't use it. It just doesn't work for me sometimes. Right, there it is. Duplicate. Command D. I'll even put in a Command D. I just, oh boy. Right, I just put in Command D. Doesn't work for me still. You're absolutely right, and it's totally on topic. Xcode fixes some formatting, and autocomplete is better when you need to loop an array for each. It will complete the singular names correctly, and this also heats your Mac. Yes, you're right about that. That is one of the nicer things in the new Xcode, Cal, and that's cool, right? Yeah, it's in the edit menu. Yeah. And let's try it from here, right? So, thank you, by the way. Yeah. See, it's grayed out. So, yeah, no, you're not crazy. I have the same problem. I don't know what the deal is with that. Unless it's because I've got a selection. Hang on. Nope, it's not that. But no, you're not crazy. Command D works when you select an item from the canvas. But I know in previous versions I've duplicated code that way. I swear I have, because it's like a standard thing, right? In nearly every tool. Let's try it over here. So I'm gonna select that one there. Command D. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Cal. It works over there. And that's fine. That's great, in fact. But I swear, in the past, I've done it over here. I know in other tools I use, name your editor of choice. It totally works. Should be able to do it here, right? But that is why, for those of you who are probably wondering why I do the copy and paste thing, because I cannot get it to do it in the code editor. So I'm with Kasplat on this. WTF, right? Because it should work there too. But thank you, Cal, for pointing out you can do it on the canvas. That is actually very useful as well. Yeah. So that's cool. All right. Yeah, because if I ever find a... Well, actually, wait. I wonder if I can make it work. I know this sounds terrible, but via a third-party tool. Hold on. I could probably do it with Keyboard Maestro, right? But doesn't that seem like a bit overkill? Like, if you don't mind, let's go down this road for a second here, because I'm now that I've thought about it, I'm like, wait a minute, maybe I can fix this by doing it a different way. Although this is wrong, you really should not have to do it this way, right? But let's do this. So let's make a new one. Duplicate selection. We'll just call it that. The new trigger is going to be a hotkey, which will be Command D, and execute the following actions. So we want to copy the selected paste. Copy. So we want to copy, right? Going to want to put a new line in. Let's just say we're going to duplicate it below. So we're going to add another action, which will be, well, let's start by putting in the paste, right? Another action, new action. Wait. What's going on here? New action, paste. Thank you. There you go. But I also want another new action between those, which will be a keyboard. No, got to spell it right. All right, a keystroke. All right, enter a type of keystroke. There it is. Okay, and the keystroke will be return. But after I've done the copy, I need to clear the selection. Oh my word. Suddenly this is getting way more complicated. Let's just agree that all the Xcode sometimes is garbage and sometimes it's trash. Agreed. Actually, that is why I'm probably going to renew my JetBrains subscription and spend more time with AppCode, which is a shame. Not because AppCode is fantastic, but you would think that Xcode would just be better, but you just all saw that spike, right? I'm not sure this is going to work right, because now that I think about it, I want to deselect, right? So I'm going to hit escape. But if let's try it. It's not going to go to the end of the line. So actually, hold on. Keystroke, end of the line for the selection. Return, paste. All right, boy, this is not how this is supposed to go. Let's try it though. All right, watch me completely destroy my code base. Okay, Control, Command D. It did it, right? if I take that, Command D, it's not laid it out correctly, but it is there. But I think I messed it up somehow. Yeah, because you know what? It's going to go to the end of that line. So it's okay. It'll work. Hang on. It'll work like this, right? If I don't screw it up. What did I do? Thank you. It'll work like that. So if I do that and now Command D, yeah. Do you think that there's someone using Vim for? Oh, absolutely. I think I even remember reading someone the other day that's like, oh no, I do everything in Vim. Yeah. So there you go. If you use a third-party tool, you can fix this problem, but that's ridiculous. Yeah, no, I know people that use Vim. You name it, right? You name the tool, they use it. Yeah. Let me get rid of this before I forget, because that's a global shortcut. Yeah, Vim, Sublime Text, you name it, Visual Studio Code. Although I was using, just a complete sidebar, I was using Visual Studio Code to do some C++ the other day, and wasn't overly thrilled with the way it was handling C++. And again, I went back to Rider, the C++ tool, one of them, from JetBrains. I have all of the JetBrains products, but I haven't tried AppCode or whatever it's called. No, it is called AppCode. It's really good. One of the advantages is if you are very familiar with all the keyboard shortcuts and everything in the JetBrains tools, you're right there, right? I think it even supports the latest Swift now, but I think when it runs, if I remember rightly, maybe I should look into this on another stream. Maybe there you go. That's what I should do. When you run the compiler, I think it just runs the command line, the CLI version of the Xcode build. I think that's what it does, if I remember rightly. Hang on, AppCode. Maybe I've got it configured to run here. Let's have a look. Let's open a project. We're going to go with this project because that will be a good one. If I remember where I put it. There it is. I don't think it'll open the project file, but I could be wrong. Let's do this. So I'm going to close this Xcode. That'll let the CPU cool down a bit. Now the only disadvantage, well, not the only, but a disadvantage here, right? If I bring up my content view, of course you don't have the live canvas, but I don't think that's much of a hardship, honestly, depending on what you're doing, right? Certainly if you're just doing codey things, this is going to work great for you. And it's configured to run it on an iPhone 13, 15.5. I didn't do anything. It's just picking that up from the project. Let's just go ahead and hit run. It's running its build target. Yeah, we see it down here. There you go. So you're losing, of course, some of the stuff from Xcode, but other than that, hopefully that answers it for you. I feel, Splat says, I feel like when I last looked, there were instructions to get the live content view. Oh, okay, I will look that up. Thank you, because if I can do the live content view as well, I mean, you saw how awesome that was, right? Oh, what's all this? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. But right there you go. I mean that's pretty awesome, I think. So yeah, and in fact, you know, because you'll even get the debugging in here, right? So cool. I wonder what it tells me on the. Oh look, okay, you'll even get the structure of the view. Awesome, love it. Maybe I should just start using this again. Yeah. Run it with coverage, profile it, debug it. Yeah, it's all there. Build it, and then oh oh actually, you know what? The share with me sessions would be great for live stream, right? So that every time I screw it up and one of you needs to fix it, I can just let you come in and fix it. But yeah, no, there you go. That's it right there. Super, super lovely. All right. Yeah. I do want to exit, not because I don't like you, but by the way, notice that the temperatures settled down nicely. If you can still hear fans on the stream, it's actually the fans from the PC laptop. That's the streaming laptop. That's what the fans are now. They're not the Mac. But if you also if you're writing whatever Swift packages, frameworks, whatever, and you don't, you know, what a great way to do that without all the hassles. But thank you, because Blatt, I will look into seeing if there is a way to get the live canvas, because that would be great. All right, give me a second here. I'm glad you asked that question. Thank you. See, you're an awesome chat room, but you know you're all awesome. You know that, right? All right. Oh, hold on. What's this? All right. Okay. Let's check over here. Yep, doing good. Nothing crapping out. Nope. Fantastic. Whoops. Can't use the mouse backwards. There you go. Okay, so still want to have this. You know, I mean, one way I can go here, I guess, is to say, okay, you know, we can add a background in there. Let's just go with the green for a second. Don't worry, it's just so I can see a color. But then if we add I'm wondering if I can do. I don't need the alignment. Not sure it's gonna do what I wanted to do there. No. What I really want that to be. I don't really want to put a number in there. Although that it's just kind of nice having it further in from the side. But that's not what I want. I wanted to see if it was going to give me the background that I wanted, and it's not. What I think I got to do for that is, hold on, let me just steal one from here somewhere. That's not the one I want. what I'm wondering, if I go back over here, if I put on this one a background, but I make the background a rectangle. Let's try and get adventurous here. And I give it a frame. Oh, wait, don't want that. All that. I think I got that wrong. No. It sure would be more convenient to just have it on the Z stack, I gotta say. Let's do this. Oh, I saw this somewhere one time. I don't know if it's going to work from here, but I don't think that's what I want. I think that's going to cause it to go horrible. Yeah, that's not what I want. Actually, I'm just messing it up completely because I should have just done that. But I don't think that's going to give me what I want either. Now, I saw somewhere once on a... Actually, I think it was on a Z stack. Let me try that again. Where you can just specify a color and it fills it in. But this is going to mess everything up, I think. Yeah, that's not gonna do what I want. We'll just go the other way. Rectangle. And foreground color. Weird how all the alignment goes to crap though, isn't it? Beautiful. We will go this route. I don't need it on there. Even better. Oh, no, I do need it on there. Peter. Okay, corner radius 10, 15. So this is, let's find the right one here. This one needs a padding. Okay. Not perfect, but getting better. Now, what this does tell me is I don't want as much here. And I don't want the background to be as pronounced, so let's change that. To be a name, and that name shall be, I think, did I say list backing? I did not. View backing. Peter, why did you see? I'm so bad at naming things, I can't even remember the name. Then that's not even the one I want. List backing is the one I want. Oh my God. There you go. But I want to lose some opacity from this. So let's make it 50, 20, 2. I don't think it's doing what I think it's doing. Yeah, it's not doing what I think it's doing. So hold on. Actually, I may want to use this somewhere else. So let's do this. Copy, paste, detail, row, backing. And then let's bring it down to 20, 25%. All right, detail row backing. Detail row backing. Maybe 25% is not enough. Let's do 50%. That's a bit too much. 35. Okay, that's better. That feels a little more okay. How does this look? Make it stand out a little bit with the shadow. No. Oh yeah, I got the problem with the on text, but it's not really not helping much. Let's take a look in the simulator. All right. Come on, iPhone, do your thing. Okay. And a new one. My new job. Apple. Oh, gotta fix that. Okay, we can make this stand out a little more here, I think. I think what's bothering me now is the spacing between each of the panels. And now the content font color is getting a little too mixed into the background. Let's take a look at those. Okay, so let's fix the easy one first. Spacing. Okay. And now let's go back to our colors here. We want to go the other way and go dark green. So make it more green, right? Feels better. The problem I have is, to me, it's too bright for what I like, but it may be okay for everybody else. I just have a problem with bright colors. I'm a pastel kind of guy. Yeah. I don't know. In the chat room, let me know what you think. You know, actually, it's not terrible. It's not great. Not terrible. Oop. Something. There's something here that just bothers me, and I don't. I don't know what it is. For starters, I totally forgot to put back on inside the VStack the what did I call it? Job title. Yeah, job title. And this one, let's get rid of that. Oops. try that. Oh, you know what? The problem there is, yeah. Can I do it without that? Right. And then there'll be an edit button, you see, and then when you edit, these will flip to text fields where you can edit the content and save it, and then you'll see the update here. Does that make sense, right? I think this certainly looks a hell of a lot better than when we started this evening, for sure. Hopefully you agree. Let me know. Something I want to test here is I actually want to copy that because I'm going to run it again. I want to test. I don't think the view is going to scroll just yet. God, I hope that's not real. Bet you it is. Right? Actually, I don't even have the ability on here to save a note yet. I just realized I got to add that one. So it's going to have that. Okay, you know what? Hang on. For now, I got to fix that. But what I want to check right now before I forget, let's go to the add item. Let's just do it here. New item dot notes equals boy, I got to clean this view up too, don't I? That's state var notes. Okay, let me put that in there. Get that back on my clipboard. Hope that I didn't mess everything up. I messed something up. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I messed up. Let's keep this nice and simple. Job notes. Job notes. And then, yeah, I get that that's missing. Now it isn't. Be happy. Cal says, found a way to do what you wanted to do earlier with the details row. Oh, hey, Cal, share it in the chat room. Yeah, please do. We'll be all about that. Thank you. Yeah, we love to share and learn, right? Paste it on Discord in the Swift. You're right, I'll go look. Thank you. Yes, because you know what? Pasting code we've learned in the chat room, not great. Right? Let me test this and then I'll go pull that up. Okay. Third job. Boy, I'm unemployable. Company name. Some other company. Somewhere. Darn it. I'm all over the place. Oh, I'm missing the label, but I'll fix that. Yeah, I know what you meant. I just couldn't resist, right? since Coco Type's not here, someone had to correct it for you. And then let's paste in the... Is it going to let me do it? Paste in a super long note? No? Alright. Hang on. Okay. Oh, it still didn't take it. I still messed it up somehow. But I don't think it's a scrolling view. All right. Okay, let's stop there. Let's go over to the Discord. There it is. All right. Oh, look at this. What's he been up to here? By the way, if anyone is interested, this is the Compile Swift Discord. Let me find the URL and put that in the chat for you all. Oh, dang it, I can't. It's on the other machine. Hold on. Oh, I haven't set up the dang link for it yet. All right, I'll get to that. Let's have a look. See. Oh, yeah, look. Okay, let's take a look at this. Cal has been busy. All right. A row view. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, Cal, you know Coco Type doesn't like Geometry Reader, but luckily I do. A Geometry Reader, so you've got an H stack with the spacing. You got the text, size, width, 1.5. Oh, that is awesome. That is fantastic. I never have done a geometry size width, half of it like you've done it there. That is cool. Cal, yeah, rock star. Yeah. Wait, was my thumbs high enough? Rock star. Thank you. Love that. Yeah. All right, we are gonna do this that he's got here because that is cool. And thank you, Cal, for going to the trouble. That is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna pull that in here. Thank you. Let me fix my problem here with the data first because that's kind of important, right? So what did I get wrong? Add item view. New item notes equals job notes. It is job notes, right? Job notes. Entry field, job notes. And in the model, it should be notes, otherwise it wouldn't let me. Let me make sure. Notes, yeah. Okay, you know what? Hold on. Now that I think about it though, I bet I got a hard code over here somewhere. In my persistence, did I? Oh, actually, I don't even need to add it in there. Hang on. That is awesome, Cal. That is so cool. Thank you for that. And actually, you may have inadvertently given me the solution to another problem I had. So thank you. That's awesome. pasted the code as a message for that thread. Fantastic. Thank you. I am gonna go steal that in a second. Okay, I think I'm looking in the wrong place here. Hang on, let's clear these. So store the new item. New item. Da 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 da. Is it not pulling in my value? All right, you know what? Too excited about this. Let's go look at this. How cool is that? All right. Let's go grab this. So we've got so your row view is your component type. Sorry, Cocoa type. It's a type. Let's try and get this right, Peter. Okay. Take that part over here. So let's make a new component. Detail row view. And in honor of Cal, since I don't have a thing like Cocoa type does to rename variables, we're going to put a K in front. How about that? You will for always be that detail row view. And then let's take your preview there. Did I miss something? How did you? Oh, because you're putting in the, that's that one. You know, I should have just done this, really, right? I mean, I should have just done that. Why did I not do that? Why didn't I just not put all that in there like that? All right, let's make ourselves a little comment here. Okay. Okay, so this one is our row view. We've got that, right? So we can lose this. Oh, actually, well, did you get this error? You didn't get this error, right? Is that because you had the content view in there as well? Won't hurt for me to do that though, right? And then let's get this content view right here. Save that. Go over to our job details view. Let's build out a new one. With your awesome right there. That's okay. I know we're not supposed to have two. Don't freak out, compiler. Don't freak out. It's okay. We're gonna fix it. And we're gonna rename this K detailed row view. Fabulous. I'm missing the init. I gotcha. Thank you. I have to change that for the title something value something in the preview. Yeah, that's a good point actually. Yeah. So hold on. Sorry. Let me grab. Wait, did I just delete off the init completely? I guess I did, right? There. Oh well, I've got that now, right? I should have looked at chat earlier. Yeah, okay, there you go. I got that there now. What else did I miss? I have to change the for the value something in the pre. Yeah, okay. I think I got it. Thank you. I should have looked over there earlier. Sorry, Cal. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So let's now go with our stuff. So we are gonna go with. Let's fill these in. Company name. You shall forever exist in the code base, Cal. Yeah. And then job company name, URL. That is such a neat trick. That is so cool. All right, and we'll fix the alignment up as far as stuff going off the screen and so on. I just gotta fix those up because this last one will be a text field, so I'll make a separate component for that. Okay, well we got everything we need from here. And there you go. Fabulous. All right. And I'll add in, fix up the colors and everything else as well. Now back to my problem on here. Oh, I should run it, shouldn't I? Just to make sure. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. Fantabulous. Well done, Cal. Awesome. I might actually make the notes this whole area here and put the notes one underneath. That might make more sense because you're probably going to want to add more notes to it over time, right? Like special note when they offer you $1 million, things like that, right? So what we'll do here, I'll be right back. I'm going to grab me a drink here. I shall be right back. Oh, wait, for the titles, can you try company URL? Wait, sorry, company. Oh, you mean shorten them? Seems a little cluttered. Yeah, no, sure. I think it would be self-explanatory after you've entered them, right? It would only be on a print. If let's say you did a printout version, or I was actually thinking about some kind of sharing thing on this, then you might. But I think for the display here, I think you're right. I think that you're going to know what that means, right? Company URL, name, email, phone, notes. Yeah, let's do that. Name, email, phone. Because actually, the good point there is as well. You may recall from a previous stream, I was thinking of having the contact information in its own little block that could be a block with just a contact above it, right? So you've got a company block, contact block, potentially. We'll take a look at that. Yeah, that looks that. Actually, did I mess something up there? I'll check that. I'll be right back. I gotta grab me a drink here. Alrighty. Seems a little cluttered. Yeah. Yeah. This. I don't know why it didn't update here. Right? Should have updated. Did I? Am I doing something wrong? Why did it not update? Let's run it. Okay, I definitely did something wrong. Oh, you know what? This is the add item view. I'm an idiot. Let's leave those alone though, because that is what we want there. I'm sorry, I edited the wrong view. There you go. Okay, now, what we can do, because they're shorter, we want to shift them over now, though, right? So let's take a look at each of these rows. So on the geometry here, where you're getting, I'm assuming that that gets us 50% of the screen, right? And maybe we want to space them out a bit more. So let's do that. And we'll fix up in the other view, we'll fix up the padding at the top. So that's those. So yeah, there we go. Love it. See, I don't know what, I know there are a lot of folks who don't like the geometry reader, and I guess I understand, but look at the power of what you can do here, right? I mean, yeah, look how simple this was compared to, I always felt it was wrong that it's like, why should I have to structure all of these stacks for this? But this technique is really awesome. I'm just saying. And then maybe we just make that the normal font on there by me not messing that up, right? So hold on. I've already forgotten the ones. Did I keep the, oh, I didn't keep the other ones. That was foolish of me. I should have made a new file. All right. So we can do, let's think that's the row over on the view. Let's add, we got the spacer at the bottom to push it up, but here we can add a top of 30. All right, so we're going to put some spacing in here because I want it to be a bit more spacious. Yeah, that's better. Cal says the only problem I found is that you have to set a frame height because the geometry reader is a filling view like color or like spacer greedy when taking space. Yeah, no, that makes sense, right? Because at least if I'm understanding it correctly, it makes sense that it needs the width and the height to complete its calculations. If we only gave it one, we'd be essentially asking it, or it would have to provide some other value for the height, which is almost always going to not be what we want, I'm guessing, right? So yeah, I don't think that's I think that makes a lot of sense, right? And it also makes sense that if you're using something like a geometry reader and you're setting a width, you're saying, hey, I've got this, in which case you should really, kind of like a protocol, right? You should complete the requirements of, yeah, I got to give you a height too, I get it, right? That's how I'm thinking of it anyway. Maybe I'm completely full of shit and wrong. Maybe. Okay, let's keep rocking and rolling here. So yeah, I think that's better. Let's go back over to this. Now, the thing here is going to be does the font feel big enough? And I wonder. Not that big. Yeah, that's a bit better. Oh boy, my Mac Mini 2018 is garbage when rendering SwiftUI. Oh no. Really? That's interesting. I have a 2017 MacBook Pro, and it does not run great when rendering SwiftUI. That much I know. Yeah. Although it's not a particularly fantastically well spec'd one, I'll say that. So yeah, yeah. I think that maybe we just all need to run out and get Mac Studios. Right? That's the answer. Why can't we get a free Mac Studio machine? Oh, you know what? Here's a deal Apple should do. When you pay your $99 a year subscription for the developer program, you should get some kind of Mac to go with it. Like, hey, if I pay $199 a year, can I rent a Mac Studio or something? I don't know. I mean, I guess you could do it right now remotely to something like Mac Stadium or something. But I like having my machine here. I just feel more. It's. I'm too old. I'm used to having things here. Can't deal with the cloud. Yeah. Plus, when it goes wrong, I can run over and pull the plug out. You've got a Mac Mini for development. Then I never really used it, to be honest. I loved my Mac Mini, as you know. I got the first M1 on a Mac Mini. Loved it, but thought I may end up having to travel more again. This was back when it looked like the COVID thing was going away. So that's when I was like, okay, new MacBook Pros came out. I switched to that. Great. And of course, now we're back the other way again. So I don't know. Although I would only really want a Mac Mini at this point right now for maybe a build machine, which doesn't feel like enough justification for one. Problem with that, of course, is you can use old Macs as build machines and whatever, stuff them in the closet and plug them in to a certain point, and then you can't put the latest OS, so you can't have the latest Xcode, and you're screwed, right? Apple very cleverly figured out how to get the extra money out of us. Do we like 2 or 3? 2. Yeah, not 1. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the size. Yeah. 3, 2. Let's go with 3 for now, because I realize I've not done multi-language support in this yet. I'm sorry, my allergies are really just getting to me now. I'm just too emotional. Oh. Okay, let's talk about the notes field here. So I'm actually wondering, maybe I have just cloned this. And make a, excuse me, the different one for the notes. Or, yeah, because I want to keep. Well, do I? See, so hold on. Let's try this. Oh, I screwed up, didn't I? So let's take out that notes view there, that one there for a second. We're going to borrow some of this. Actually, I could just take the whole thing. Can I not use geometry reader there? What did I get wrong? Oh. Actually, you know what? I just realized I don't even need that. I'm going to make this one a V-stack because we want them to stack vertically. Cal, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Just truly wonderful. Thank you so much for solving the problems and hanging out with us. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening, morning, whatever it may be. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the week. Have a good one. Good night. And sleeping before midnight? Good plan. Wish I could pull it off. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's because I didn't put that in there. That's why that didn't work. Okay, this one, I actually feel it's okay to have slightly different alignment because this is going to be a big field. This is going to be where you put a bunch of stuff. It might seem a little weird at first. We may nudge this over a little more, but we're going to work this. But the notes field needs to be something, right? You know. Multi-line text alignment is going to be on the leading. And do we specify occupying this view? Yeah, so is that right? Let's check this. I gotta find where I put that silly thing in here. I know I put one in here somewhere. You know what? I should just do this. Find in selected groups the note. Yeah, that is exactly what I did. Item dot nope. Notes. Thank you. That's what I did. Oh, get it right, Peter. There we go. All right. Now we don't have that. That's better. Great. Why didn't I think to search earlier? Ooh. Okay. And then that's good. Actually, let's do this. Let's bring that back a bit. No. I got to fix that name in the name there. We'll get to that. So this one actually could just be, again, text, which will be job title. There we go. And I don't need see, now we do have to identify that as a contact. We'll fix that. Because company name and contact name, we can't tell the difference. Well, we will get there. Okay. Before we go any further, let's make this one yep. And then we will add padding at the bottom of 30. Maybe 40. All right, let's go back down to this text field issue. Oh, no wonder I can't read it. The indentation's wrong. No, yeah, that's not what I want. I'm trying to remember how I did this. I gotta think. Oop. Oh, Eagle Note, thank you for the subscription. I missed that. Sorry. I need to get my alerts working again. Now that I switched back to OBS Studio, I don't have my Streamlabs alerts. I need to set those up again. I'm so sorry I missed that. And anybody else, thank you, and I missed it. All right, you know what? It has been a long day, and I've been streaming a while. I may leave it here, and we'll pick this up again because we made awesome progress again today, and I want to keep this momentum going forward. What I think I might do is call it quits here while we're on a good win, and pick this up again. So I'm going to leave this like it is. We'll come back and solve these problems, but we made a lot of progress in this, and again, thank you to the chat room, Cal. Special shout out for you, and we will return on this. If this has been helpful, let me know. Reach out to me, Compile Swift on any of the networks or compileswift.com. Love to hear from you. And if you have any questions, and you don't want to ask them in the chat room, you can reach out to me on the, again, Compile Swift anywhere, and I would love to answer them. This is all about, having fun with this and all of us learning together like you saw today. So thank you to everybody. Have a wonderful evening, everybody in the chat room and that's been hanging out on the stream. Greatly appreciate it. Love you all dearly, and we will catch up again soon where we will keep working on this. And I've got a few other things that we'll be taking a look at soon as well. So that's it. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful evening, wonderful morning, and I will catch you again very soon. Check the schedule.